Hi guys, just following up after our pelvic floor 101 clinic that we did a couple weeks ago. Just wanted to touch base with you to see how you guys were doing with all of the things that we worked on. Number one, finding our pelvic floor and learning how to contract it and learning how to relax it. So I just want to do a brief video today of a review of our progressions now that you guys have been working on those things for a while. So one of the concepts that we started with was working in repetitions of 30. So all of the exercises that I go through, I'm just going to briefly review them, show you what they look like, and then pause the video, do your 30 reps, and then move on to the next one if you think you're ready. Again, don't move too fast. Like if you're too fatigued and you're not quite doing well with it, don't go on to the next exercise yet. Don't. This is not a powerlifting exercise. This is a motor control exercise and learning how to contract and also importantly to relax. So one of the first things that we started with was just lying back on our back and just identifying our pelvic floor in this hook lying position. So one thing we looked at was just being able to just draw in from our pelvic floor. And that does not look like that we're crushing the floor, but that we're just drawing in gently as if to stop the urine midstream. Okay? You're going to hold that for 2 breaths. I'm still holding. And relax. Notice I used my diaphragm for that breathing. What I want you to think of is that we're not chest breathing up here, but that we're able to engage the bottom of our canister or pelvic floor while relaxing and utilizing our diaphragm. If you need to pause and do that separately, just working on diaphragm breathing alone, ignore the pelvic floor for a moment and work on some breathing. So some moderate breath in. Relaxed exhale, and then pause 1 second. And again, that can be an exercise in its own. So again, we're going to draw in from our pelvic floor, not our butt, just pelvic floor. Breathing in, relaxed. I'm still maintaining that. Breathe in. Relax, and now I'm going to completely let go. Make sure you completely let go. Okay, on to our next progression. Again, this is a progression. If you're not ready for it, stay with that 30 repetitions of that first one. So we're going to draw in and let our knees fall out and come back in and relax. Again, drawing in, fall out, come back in, and relax. And I really do want you to focus on letting go in between. Now we're going to do 5 reps of a hold. So we're going to draw in a little bit more endurance here, maintaining for a little longer period of time. We're doing that 5 reps and then relax. And you're going to repeat that again until you hit that 30 repetitions. So that was kind of like 2 exercises. Remember, we just did the first one for a short hold and then 5 repetitions. Okay, we're going to move along a little quickly here with some variations. Again, each one's a variation of a next step. We're going to draw in again and just do a little march. And I like to use my fingers here to palpate my transversus abdominis, knowing that I'm just drawing in my pelvic floor. Okay, I just did 30 marches and I'm going to draw in again. Next progression is doing some arm movements. What we're not seeing here is an arch in the back as we go overhead. We're just drawing in, not from our diaphragm, but from our pelvic floor. We're going to combine those two to be a dead bug. We're going to draw in, pelvic floor, feeling that pubic bone, kind of pulling, tucking in, and I'm alternating arm and leg on that one. Go ahead and relax. Now I'm going to draw in my pelvic floor. Next exercise is a squeeze of the butt. I'm going to let my butt go, but not my pelvic floor. And now I'm going to let my pelvic floor go. Drawing in the pelvic floor, butt squeeze, on butt squeeze, and relax. Be sure to relax. Don't keep holding. And don't butt squeeze at the same time as your pelvic floor. Just pelvic floor, butt squeeze. You see the difference there. Next progression is I'm going to peel up into a bridge. And I'm going to unpeel back down. I like to say peel because we're going to take our one vertebrae at a time. Drawing in, butt squeeze, peel, sacrum, L5, 4, 3, 2, 1, T12, 11, 10, maybe up to T4 is going to be sitting kind of on the top of my shoulder blades. And I'm going to peel back down. I'm still maintaining my pelvic floor. Butt goes, pelvic floor goes. Again, 30 repetitions. Great job with these progressions here. If you're tired, you stop. Don't go on to the next one. We went into a sideline position, drawing in and just going into a clam. I'm going to put that back down and relax. Notice how everything kind of flops when I relax. Drawing in, you see that little tuck. As I lift my leg, I should feel my gluteus medius working and not feeling like my body's rolling. Okay, so I'm just learning how to engage my pelvis, feeling that pelvic floor as I lift my leg. Okay, and relax. Now I'm going to go to 5 repetitions, drawing in, and I'm going to be working more on my endurance in this case. If you can't make it through all 5, that's okay, and just stick with your 1 repetitions. Good. We are going to go to quadruped or hands and knees here. So we got all these positions going on. So we're on hands and knees. And in this case, I can be a saggy cow, or I can draw in that pelvic floor and bring my back to a tabletop or neutral. This is not a cat. This is a tabletop. See my nice flat back, not arching, not sagging. So drawing in there, I can just hold that. And then I can let it relax. Draw in, let it relax. My progression here might be drawing in, lifting an arm. Relax. Draw in, lift an arm. And relax. Draw in, lift arm. 30 repetitions. Draw in, lift leg. And relax. Draw in, lift leg. And relax. Draw in, lift leg, 30 repetitions. Again, that's a progression. You should have paused if you weren't ready for that one. Go ahead and relax. Draw in, full bird dog. I'm kind of kicking the wall there, so make sure you give yourself enough room to be able to do that. The goal here is that we're maintaining some core stability as we are going into less limb supportage. Okay. Another position we went into was just a squat. Draw in here and let it relax. Draw in and relax. Draw in, come out of your squat. Relax, draw in, go back into your squat. Working on maintaining that drawing in from my pelvic floor throughout those motions. Okay, now I can add a little jump if I want to. Draw in, jump, and relax. Notice how well I relax. My belly pooches out a little bit. I'm going to draw in, jump, and relax. I'm going to go to 5 repetitions now. Drawing in and relax. Okay? I can do all of those things throughout the day. If I have to pick up my child, I'm going to draw in my pelvic floor, pick up my child, and then proceed onward. So keeping in mind that we're learning to control that pelvic floor before we do the activity, but we're also being mindful to relax. I'm Jennifer Jeske, Doctor of Physical Therapy with Optimal Physical Therapy. Thank you for participating and identifying your pelvic floor. I hope all of these tools were helpful. Thanks for hanging in there.